Because it's only through virtue, and as I said before, virtue is the full expression of yourself, expressing your full potential. That's what you should work on actively, consistently, because it's a process. It's a path that you walk every day. And so it's not about knowing the path. It's about walking the path. And by the way, this is a quote from Morpheus in the movie The Matrix. He says to Neo that there is a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. And so knowing the path is reading all those books about Stoicism. Again, more selling about Stoicism. And then more quotes that you scroll on social media. But actually you have to act on it. You have to take action, because Stoicism is a virtue-based philosophy. And this means that it's a philosophy that tells you what is right to do. It doesn't tell you all those theoretical, abstract notions that you find in many other philosophies, which could be interesting. It's okay if you like that, go on, read all of that. But Stoicism is for people who needed to know what was the right thing to do. Because they were emperors, they were politicians, they were generals, they were warriors, they were people who were deeply confronted with all the emotions that life forces you to face. And they needed to know what was the right thing to do. Because I'm sure you also feel that same, when you have that decision fatigue, because you don't know what is right to do. And even after you took that decision, you still don't know if it was the right decision. You ruminate on it. You think, you keep thinking about it. Most of the time, it also keeps you up at night. And because you don't know what is the right thing to do. And you are self-doubting yourself. You are second-guessing, and it's difficult. It's always been difficult for humans of all ages, of all periods of the evolution of humanity. And the Stoics were deeply connected with emotions, and they found a way to rule them. That is not to suppress them, but to rule their emotions, because emotions are what makes you human. They are what makes you human. And so they are the fuel that's propelling you forward, that fire that you feel inside. And you have to be able to use that fire, not letting that fire burn you, but also don't letting it die. And so that is the force that is within you. And you shouldn't suppress that force. But you should be able to rule that force that are your emotions.
Business and finance Stoicism, with purpose, strength, and clear precision. No trouble, noise, or wild emotion, just action fueled by inner vision. Fabio the Stoic coach, he's been there too. He'll guide the fire that burns in you.